Shemai, today we're in a local church again and we're going to have a look at a beautiful little spring flower, and I know the weather doesn't suggest that it's spring, but we really are in spring and it's warming up, and we're going to have a look at lady smock or cuckoo flower. In Latin it's Cardamine pratensis, and it's actually, like in English, got two different Welsh names. It's blodyn y gwch or blodyn y gwcw, so lady smock or the cuckoo flower. And here it is here. The cuckoo flower or lady smock has a couple of different names as well. It's milkmaid or the fairy flower, and it's a perennial that comes every year. It prefers damp habitats, so grassland like here, and meadows and wet woodlands, and you'll also see it on road verges. Now, just point out as well there, there's a lovely little cowslip coming up as well, but we're focusing on these here. Now, the name apparently comes from the shape of that cupped flower, the lady smock, but it's most known as the cuckoo flower because it was said to be to signify, the minute the first one of these came out, would signify hearing the call of the first spring cuckoo. Now, sadly, there aren't cuckoos around here anymore, and I haven't heard one here for a very, very long time. So watching out for these is a chance to actually sit back and see if there is a return of the cuckoo. But like I say, we've not heard one here for quite some time. Now, the flowers, they appear now sort of April to July kind of time, and they're this pinky colour, but can vary from purplish right through to white. And they've got, I don't know if you can see here, these 4 notched little sort of petals that are about 8 to 13 millimeters long. Now, the leaf, it's interesting because the leaves higher up the stem, so if I just open this up a little bit here, there you can see there we are, they're narrow and quite numerous really, and the terminal leaf, the end one there, is quite long, but lower down the basal leaf, see if I can find a basal leaf actually, the one that's right at the bottom looks totally different. Now I can't find one. There we are. So if I show you that one in there, that one there, as you can see, looks very, very different to that one there. It's quite interesting. That's the one that's right at the bottom, but as you come up the stem, they're these narrower, thinner ones. And when they come to fruit, when these flowers turn into fruit, they're about 24 to 40 millimeters long. Now, as with all of these plants, you've got to be extra cautious. You should never eat anything that you're not 100% sure of, and also picking wildflowers is never a good idea. But they used to be eaten and used in salads and stews and soups, and also cooked as a kind of vegetable. Now, these, though, are more use to insects and wildlife than they are to people, because they're an important food for caterpillars of the orange tip and the green-veined white butterfly. So it's great to have this cluster through here, knowing that the caterpillars will be feeding on them. Now, as beautiful as these are to see, it was said that this was a plant best left well alone because it was a plant of the fairies, and so much so that, and it wasn't our good friendly fairies, it was the mischievous naughty ones. And it was even said that if one of these cuckoo flowers was accidentally included in the May Day garland or the wreath, it would have to be totally remade because of the presence of the mischievous fairies. So there we go, another beautiful spring flower, the cuckoo flower or lady smock. Very easy to identify, and you'll sometimes see huge numbers of these growing in a great sort of pinkish purple cloud, like a puff, on these long stalks. It's a great one to signify that spring really is well on its way and easy to identify and spot. So there we go. Watch out for those mischievous fairies, but go out and see if you can find it. Good luck.